guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back. I know I've disappeared on you guys, but all is well. I just needed a bit of time, okay, to be honest, I was neglecting my hair, so I felt like that I had no content to share with you guys, but all is well. We are here now, and can you please give me permission to say Happy New Year's? I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I hope you guys are easing well into the new year and dealing well with this situation that we're going through, the pandemic and everything. The world is upside down really, but we just need to stay hopeful, to keep our faith in God and know that all will be fine. Just make sure that you do what you can to make sure that your family, you are safe, your family is safe, your friends, everybody that is around you is safe. Sanitize, drink lots of water, take your vitamin C's and vitamin D's, stay healthy and stay sharp. Please comment below, how have you been neglecting my hair? Because I know I'm not the only one. I washed my hair like once since I got protective style. You all know that for us, protective styling means neglecting your hair. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh my god, I know what to do. No, I do neglect my hair. Most of that, I went to the village, by the way. So in the village, there isn't a lot of push for you to do anything really. You just slap on your slap hat and just go about your day, watch goats, eat, basically, and sleep. That's what you do in the village, So, but I had a wonderful time, to be honest. So I decided to do this video today to sort of like just, talk to you guys and not be onto business, because it's always business with me. So I decided to, at this time, I just want to talk to my people, to my Afroettes, check on them, see how you guys are doing. What are you up to for the New Year's? Do you have a new regimen for your hair? What are you trying? What didn't work for you? Because it's important to also share the negative results. Sometimes you can try a product and then that doesn't go well with you. So please feel free to comment below, share with us so that we can also look out for that, and we can also try new things that are working for you and showing you how I take care of my long-term protective style. I call these long-term because they're not like your flat twist or those braiding when you braid with your own hair. These are called faux locks. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I hope you guys can see. I've had this for a month now. I got it installed in December, and it wasn't December, I think early December, and I've had them for almost a month. The plan was to have them for 2 months, but when it starts getting painful and you're like, it's time to go, sis, it's time to go, but I'm feeling lazy to take them down, so it is what it is. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I'm going to be sharing you what I've been using on my hair to keep my scalp clean, how many times have I washed it, which is once, and just, hair health. Yeah, so, did I mention I went to the village? I went with my daughter for the first time since she was like aware of things. The last time we were there, it was when I was on my maternity leave and she was still a baby. She couldn't really understand anything. So I decided to take her there because now she's 2 years old, so that she can also see my grandmother. She can see, where I grew up, my humble beginnings, and just appreciate the other side of, my life, to also get to hang out with her cousins, to also, meet everybody. And because of the pandemic, we decided to go to the village and just take some time off, and enjoy. I wish I could say I do enjoy mopane worms, but I don't. I've eaten that thing so much when I was little that now I just I don't even want to think about it. It makes me sick. But I do enjoy delili. Delili is my favorite. I like delili. I think it's called okra. For those that don't know what it is, it's like a different type of okra. The okra one that looks like I'll put up a picture. Those beans, but then there's the flat leaf one, which is what we are used to in the village, which is the one that I love. Well, I like both of them, but I love the flat leaf one because I grew up eating that. So yeah, we're in the village. We spent our Christmas there, our New Year's there. As you can imagine, going to the village, that means smoke, because we use fire to cook. So my hair, you don't even want to know. It was just a whole mess. But as much as I loved being there and as much as I enjoyed and I had fun, it was a much needed rest, to just be amongst your people that understand you, speaking one language, And there were no soccer games this year. Wah wah. We were just home and hanging out with the caterpillars, the goats, the donkeys. My daughter loves donkeys. Anyway, so comment below, where did you go? How were your holidays? Where did you go to travel? Because we're not able to travel abroad, as in out of the country, because of the pandemic. So if you did manage to travel, how was it? You know, we're in the village, and I realized that the people in the village, they are more cautious than we are, because you know, you can't go to anybody's yard and not be sanitized, which is a good thing, because most of the times, you know, in rural areas, we feel like they don't know much, they're not up to date with what's happening, they don't understand the danger, but they're up to date, and I'm glad to know that my grandmother is keeping safe. It's important that we stay hopeful. It's important that we try to be as normal as we can and just continue with our lives, you know. And sometimes we can show you that you need to save more, you know, you need to save your money, because such things, when it's a lockdown, it's a whole mess, you know, being home the whole day, full house, you eat a lot, because what else can you do? You binge watch so many things, and you know, binge watching, you're hungry. So save money. That's what I've learned from this, to save money and to also appreciate my family and to do whatever I can to stay healthy. It's been challenging, but anyway, we stay hopeful and we look forward for tomorrow. So I'm going to be showing you what I used to wash my hair, and unfortunately I ran out of the bar soap, but you guys know it. It's the Fro Girls, that herbal apple cider vinegar bar soap. Okay, I forgot what it's called. I'll put up a picture so you guys can see it. And my Shea buttercream, it's what I've been using. And then my favorite, this is what my DIY, this is hibiscus tea and with rice water. I'll explain about rice water, I'll make a separate video on that, and fenugreek seeds. So I usually put it in this spray bottle so that I can be able to spray easily. And then my favorite, last but not least, my Afro Natural. This is a hair growth treatment. I love it so much because it helps with keeping my scalp healthy. So I washed my hair once, to be honest, in this whole month. I know, keep your judgments to yourself, please. This is a free judgment zone, no judging, especially with, you know, the holidays and stuff. So I washed it once. I washed it when I came back in January. So I washed it with the bar soap. I use it because if I stay for long without washing my scalp, it itches like nobody's business. So it itched and it was flaking out. It was just a whole mess, but you can see now it's clean. I hope you guys can see. Let me try to stand up so you guys can see. It's a bit cleaner now. So I use that soap because it's very good. It has apple cider, which we know that treats scalp infections. You know, it also clarifies, you know, it detoxifies, and basically just cleans up your scalp and leaves it like a clean slate. So that's what I used, and then I didn't deep condition my hair because I felt like then I won't be able to wash it out thoroughly. So I didn't deep condition, I just washed it with the shampoo bar, and then I just proceeded to letting it air dry. I don't own a blow dryer, by the way. I don't have that. I can't even remember the last time I used a blow dryer. So I let it air dry, and then after it air dried, I used which one did I use? I think I sprayed this, a little bit of this. This is it has rice water, it has hibiscus tea and fenugreek seeds. I've showed you guys in my previous videos what the benefits are. I always have this bottle. This is rice water, hibiscus tea and fenugreek seeds. I always have it in the fridge. Make sure you keep it in the fridge so that it doesn't go bad. It doesn't smell as good. So I sprayed a little bit of this. Let me just show you what I did. I sprayed. This is how I usually moisturize it every morning before I go to work, or sometimes every night if I feel like my scalp is dry, because it's important to only moisturize when you feel like your scalp is dry or your hair is dry, because moisture is very important for your hair. It keeps your hair pliable, it keeps your hair healthy, also contributes to, you know, your hair growing. So I just spray like this all over my hair and my scalp. So why is it important to wash your scalp and your hair? Number one, I'm gonna give you guys a scenario. Imagine you don't wash your skin, right, or your face, because I know some of you guys have rituals for your face. You don't wash it, you layer product after product after product, and you never wash it. Imagine how that can be to your health, your skin health, right? The same goes for your scalp. You need to wash your scalp because product buildup. You apply these how many times in a month or how many times in a week, right? So if you don't wash them out, they're just going to be there, and eventually they're going to block your cuticles from receiving any moisture, because the true way to moisturize your hair is through water, just plain old water. I know we always say use products with water and all of those things, but sometimes the water in the product is not enough. So you have to wash your hair, because that's the best time that your hair can be able to hydrate and be able to retain that moisture. So you need to spray all over until you are satisfied that every inch of your hair and your scalp is gotten enough water mist. I like using this bottle because it has a very small nozzle. So when you spray, it dispenses the water like that, and it's not a lot of water. These are so affordable. I got this at I'm not sure if it was knockout. Yeah, it was, I think, 2 kula, 5 kula, somewhere there. It's very affordable. So you can get yourself one of these so that you can put your water in there. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be anything, just plain water is fine. Don't worry about all these things you keep seeing me using. I like trying things, and sometimes it's what I have in hand. If I don't have, I use plain water. It works just fine. After you have sprayed your water, you're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be using this is the liquid part of it, and then LOC, liquid, oil, and then cream. So this is the oil part of it. This is, like I said, this is the Afro Natural hair growth treatment. It has castor oil, it has hydrolyzed keratin. You guys know that I love hydrolyzed keratin. I love this product because I have high porosity hair. And high porosity hair, it means that it's highly porous. It boosts once in a while, So this boosts the structure. It goes into the cuticle, into the hair structure, and it strengthens it, because hair has protein, like I've said, that hair is made out of protein. So this helps. Hydrolyze means that it's broken down enough to be able to penetrate through the hair shaft. So I use this especially on my scalp, these hairs closer to my scalp or on my scalp, so that it can, be able to penetrate in there. Or this growth, you see there's a bit of growth here. I hope you guys can see it. Do you see where the faux lock ends and where the growth is? This is why I use it also on my ends, to strengthen the ends, because they're very fragile, they're very sensitive. So this is why I use this. What I do is, I like this because it has a little test tube looking like thing where it helps you not to take a lot from, because it's very concentrated, it's thick and it's yummy and it's gooey. So I just spread it on my fingertips like this, and then I do this sort of like a massaging motion all over my scalp. Also, make sure not to put a lot, because a little bit goes a long way. Don't put a lot, because otherwise you're gonna get that product buildup. You just massage. It also gives you that tingling effect. I love it when I use products on my scalp that have that tingling effect, because it makes me feel like, it's waking up the cells. It's going into the scalp, into the follicle, and it's gonna nourish my hair follicles, and my hair's gonna grow out healthy. So it gives me a bit of peace of mind. So you just do this, and then you massage. You can even take some time, 2 minutes, just massaging it through your scalp, massaging it. Please take care not to use your nails, rather the pads of your fingers, like these pads. You just massage like that. like to take a little bit, more than a little bit, just for the rest of my hair. It smells nice. It smells like castor oil, but with a bit of, you know, that Vicks smell, with a bit of that smell, which is, I love that. It just refreshes my sense of smell. I love it. So you just massage all the way through, because you don't want your hair to look dry, to look lifeless, lackluster, you know what I mean? You want to give it a bit of zazz, a bit of pizzazz. You need to make sure you put a little bit of oil. Put a little bit of oil so that it's shiny, like your scalp. Be gentle. Remember to be gentle. Once you're satisfied that you've covered the rest of your hair in your scalp, I go ahead and I seal the moisture. I use this to seal the moisture. This is what we mean by seal the moisture. Because I put the liquid first, I'm gonna seal it with the oil. The oil seals it. It helps your cuticles lie flat and to sort of like trap the water that's in there. And some of the nutrients from the oil also penetrate, you know, and then it seals it. That's what we mean by sealing. You know, it makes it lie flat so that it can protect the inner part of your hair from the elements, from damage, from anything really that might, you know, be detrimental to your hair. The last part, the cream part of it. This is the Shea Butter Cream. Conditions, softens, and seals in moisture. Shea butter is naturally rich in vitamins E, A, and G, suitable for all hair types. This has unrefined shea butter, mafura butter, jojoba oil, and cocoa butter, which smells really, really lovely. So it's really good. I love this one. This is by Afroettes. I hope you guys can see. This is by Afroettes. You guys know that I love local hair products, local natural hair products. I love them. I haven't bought any from Clicks in a long time. I would say almost the whole of last year. I've just been using Ludo Beauty and Afroettes, and to be honest, I am happy. My hair is thriving, my hair is healthy, you know, and they're affordable because they last long. As much as people think that having natural hair is expensive, you have no idea. You absolutely have no idea. These products are the bomb, yo. So what I do is I just take a little bit of it. I mostly use this on the rest of my hair, on the length of my hair. I hardly put it on my scalp, just a tiny bit of it. You don't have to put a lot. Tiny bit of it if you want. And then you just massage this on the rest of your hair like that, and you keep going down. Don't worry about the white specks. Once it dries, it will melt into your hair, and then your hair is gonna look shiny, it's gonna look healthy, it's gonna look bomb, and you don't have to take it down when you don't want to, or if you're feeling lazy like I am. And then a bit on my ends, a bit on my nape area, massage it up on an upward motion, and then that's it. Voila! You can style it however you want to style it. If you're going to work and if you're just chilling home, make sure that you're gonna protect that moisture you just put on your hair by using a satin scarf or a slap hat, satin lined cap, like one of these that we sell. Well, we haven't been selling them for a while now because, you know, sourcing the satin, the type of satin, the right type of satin for your hair is a bit challenging, but we'll resolve that very soon, and I'll let you guys know if they're available. For now, we don't have any in stock, but definitely before end of month we'll have something for you guys, so keep a lookout on that. And then what I do is I use my slap hat here. It has these little strings that make it easy for you to tie down, to adjust however you want to adjust it. So just just put it in there. You can put it like this and just and leave it like this if you want. This is also nice. And go about your day. You tie it down. You tuck it in just a bit so it looks nice, you know. We don't want you guys looking like crazy people out there. That's it. This is one way of wearing it, and also protects your edges. As you can see, when you put it on your edges, it also protects your edges. And it's also we made it a bit thick so that it doesn't leave that mark. You know, when you put on your scarf and then leave that mark in the morning, but then you have to go to work and you're wondering how you're gonna get rid of that. So this does not leave that mark. So this is style 1. And then style 2 is putting your entire hair into the hat, which is it's a labor of love after all. This is usually how I wear my hair when I go to bed. I just tuck it in there. That's it. I hope you guys can see the back. And then your moisture is preserved. And then you go to bed, or you spend your whole day, or you go to the mall like this, or just make sure to move it around so that it fills up the whole cap, so that it's a bit comfortable. And then once you're satisfied, this is how I go to bed most of the time. Sometimes if I don't, I use the satin scarf. Remember to use the sheen side, the lustrous side. It's the one that has to be in contact with your hair. So this is it, guys. That's how I've been taking care of my faux locks. So how do you take care of your long-term protective style? How many times do you wash it? I washed it once. The itch was gone. You know, my scalp was clean now, and it also smelled better, because when I came from the village, it smelled like smoke. I told you guys that we use smoke in the village, so it smelled like smoke, and you know, the elements and everything, you know, they get trapped in your hair. So you need to cleanse it once in a while. You need to clarify, cleanse it, just wash it so you remove that dirt. You smell good, you feel good, you feel refreshed. That's the importance of washing your scalp and your hair. And if you don't wash your scalp, you know, the product builder, it can cause your follicle it can block the follicle, and then the hair that grows out won't be healthy. You know, it'll be limp because you haven't been giving it nutrients. So it's important to wash your scalp, guys. Same goes for your hair. Take care of your scalp, take care of your hair. You know, you'll be amazed by the results. One other thing is be patient with your hair. And this year, just, you know, commit, be consistent. And it's important that you use at least one product. Try to use one product for, I would say, maybe 2 months before you can shift to a new one, you know, so you don't shock you know how when you use a face scrub, you're gonna stick to that for a whole month and then use a different one afterwards. Same goes for your scalp and your hair. Just make sure you give it time, you know, try it out, and don't try everything that I put out. Sometimes these things are just for me to try on and to share with you guys what I'm trying on my hair. You don't have to moisturize your hair in the exact same way that I moisturize my hair. You don't have to use the exact products, because we have different hair porosities, and sometimes you can have low porosity and then you use what I use when I have high porosity, and then it won't work on you, and it will seem like, you know, I'm a fraud when I'm not really. It's important to research as much as you can about your hair, you know, and to know as much as you can, and to stick to maybe 2-3 products, you know, for the whole year, really, to not try to change as much. Don't lose heart when you see many people posting different DIYs, you know, all of those things, and then you feel like you are left behind, because like I said, that what works for you may not work for me, and what works for me may not work for you. There are people who use sunlight bar soap on their hair and it grows out okay. They don't have to spend lots of money buying expensive shampoos. What I decided last year, and it's what I've decided going forward, that I'm going to be using just these two products. If I do try something else, it'll be just to see, but I'm satisfied with the Ludo Beauty and Froggles natural hair products. I love them. They do what I want them to do, and I'm honestly satisfied. My hair is great, my hair is healthy, and you should also make sure that you eat healthy, you drink lots of water, you are gentle, you are kind to your hair, you are patient with yourself, and that's just it. There isn't anything much that you need to do in order to have healthy hair. So that's it, guys. Leave a comment below if you want me to cover anything, if you have any question regarding your hair regimen, or any question that you want me to help you with, because we're in this together and I'm here for you guys the same way you are here for me. I would like to thank you so much for your patience, for not giving up on me, for also just encouraging me by liking, by sharing. It means a lot to me, guys. It means a lot. You have no idea. So see you next time. Mwah. Lots of love. Bye.